Hello everyone, bonsoir. So thank you very much. So tonight, you pretty much know me. For most of you, I'm Thomas Fouché, the director of Centre d'études Alexandria, and I'm really happy to have you here tonight. Unfortunately, we were supposed to have words from the French consul, Lina Blanc, who unfortunately couldn't come tonight. She's excused herself for not being here. And also from Josep Ferrer, who's the head of the Annalint Foundation, whose flight was cancelled and he couldn't be here with us tonight as well. So my very short introduction is to really to thank the different people that were working for this conference, the keynote and the conference. So first from the French Institute here in Alexandria, thank you for Lina Blanc, Mathieu Duménil, the General Secretary, and also for Marianne, who have been working with us for this event. Of course, also the Annalint Foundation that was going to host the conference tomorrow and after tomorrow in their premises in front of the Corniche, and you will see for those who are coming a very nice building from Alexandria, and we'll have a fruitful discussion there. And I would like to thank Josep Ferrer, his director, for providing help and financial support as well for the conference. Is really interest in this event. Just a reminder as well for those who want to participate, you need to register for the conference because of the limited space in Annalint room, a conference room. So please, for those who didn't register yet, and even those who registered, Fatma, you need to go on the Facebook page of the IFAO, the French Institute for Oriental Archaeology in Cairo, and register yourself on the page of the conference. So you have your name for security reason. We have to host people. And last but not least, I would like to thank all the members of the CRLX that have been working hard for this conference. I think about Nancy, who has been managing that really well to have you on board here in Alexandria. And of course, the two co-organizers of the conference, Shabine Froumel, who is here to speak, and a special thank to Fatma Kesh, who have been really working hard, and apologize for all the work that I've been giving to her to make the conference working well. So the idea tonight is to have an introduction from Professor Shabine Froumel, and then the keynote lecture by Mohamed Dessouri. Shabine Froumel is Professor Directrice d'études, I never know the exact translation in English, Directrice d'études at the EPHE, École pratique des hautes études, in art history of the Renaissance and modern period. And she will give us an introduction on this church or mosque conference, because it's not the first conference, it's a cycle of conference. Few already have been held in the past, one in Cairo, and so the idea is to present the sense of this conference, and then we'll have the introduction by Mohamed Dessouri. I'm not presenting Mohamed because most of the people know him here. For those who are traveling from abroad, Mohamed is head of the architecture department in the Arab Academy in the Alamein University. I saw that I would have this wrong. And I know he's really busy, and I really thank you very much, Mohamed, for being here. I know that you have your fan club here, and we always like to hear from what you are saying. Mohamed is really one of the people who know the best the heritage of Alexandria. You have been also fighting to preserve this heritage from Alexandria, and I'm really looking forward to discuss. But first, please, Professor Shabine Froumel on the floor to give an introduction for this conference. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.
We are very happy to be here, and thank you so much for the hospitality of the Institut Français in this marvelous place here in Alexandria. So some words about the evolution of this project. Backed by an international group with experience in interdisciplinary collaboration, this project had been developing since 2016 with an initial seminar in Toledo in Spain, in the south of Madrid, that revealed the complex stratifications and of sacred buildings, which are quite often the result of conversions. In this context, the concepts of memory and trauma played a crucial role. And in Toledo, we made a striking experience of the incredible complexity and overlapping and intertwining of religious spaces. In 2017, a symposium took place at the Swedish Research Institute in Istanbul, and this conference marked a very, I think, an important milestone, organized by the Pratique des Hautes Études de Sorbonne and the Institute für Kunstgeschichte, Max Planck Institute in Florence. We have broadened our chronological scope by focusing on the processes of conversion, the question of architectural identity, chronology, and conditions of change, liturgical functions, and their impact on the architectural form. In 2018, as a Sorbonne awarded project, the initiative received a grant that enabled the organization of a new conference at the Columbia University, New York, titled Temple, Synagogue, Mosque, Connections, Interactions, and Politics of Conversion. And in January 2022, a new event took place at the Museum of the Synagogue, now emphasized on the typology of the synagogue. And it was this third conference that inspired us to publish a choice of the different meetings. And I hoped to bring the book with me today and show it to you, but it will be another month before it finally will be published. Our collaboration with the EPHE-PSL in Cairo in 2024 marked the start of a new phase of our project. In a very open dialogue, local and international researchers explored the development of churches and mosques and the interrelated processes involved. We also asked to what extent contemporary designs for churches and mosques still adhere to traditions and how the process of renewal is taking shape up to today. Out of the spirit of collegiality and transcends boundaries in Cairo and the lively debate, a project for another edition at the Centre d'Études Alexandrie emerged. And we would like to thank Thomas Fouché, speaking also on behalf of Fatma, Kesk and Abeswaj, for embracing this initiative so enthusiastically. The aim of our project is to convey an image of the dynamic phenomenon that considers interactions, transformations, conversions of religious buildings as a result of diverse interventions and influences over a large span of time. A comparative analysis substantially add to our understanding of the architectural essence connected to the three Abrahamic religions, with their shared roots in the eastern Mediterranean area. Through many centuries, interactions have taken place in many parts of Europe, in the Arab world, the Ottoman Empire, and beyond. To what extent has the architectural formation of the historic cases been dependent from religious rites and symbolism, or on other practical and contextual conditions? Such a comparison will highlight turning points in which the aspiration of architectural identity occurs on one hand, and the ways in which the image of a specific religious tradition takes shape on the other hand. The creation of images and the roles played by texts, legends, pictured or sculptured representations, and myth will be investigated in this program. The assimilation of models in a precise historical context will constitute the main topic, attempting to clarify how local traditions combine with new architectural prototypes and ornamental languages. The study of dissemination or cross-pollination of idioms and models will allow to strengthen the knowledge of the process of migration of prototypes and technique. The problem of the reuse of architectural structures that assume new religious functions will provide an important issue to discuss. The transformation of the architectural structures, the change of ornamentation, bearing new signification and symbolic values will be considered in detail. And we will also try to better understand the different concepts of progress, the changing relationship between tradition and innovation. The genesis of the project for synagogues, churches and mosques will be investigated also by the roles of architects, patrons and the religious communities, as well as of established conventions and innovative aspiration. The scope that continually expanded and been enriched in the different seminars and conferences, extending also to fictional representations of sacred building, paintings, fresco and drawings in the Western world, clearly illustrated the wide range of models that had been assimilated. Here in Alexandria too, our experiences and perspectives will become wider. And we will discover new building traditions and rules and a new vision of antiquity. I would like to thank everyone who is joining us again here, as well as those who are new in this gathering, whose program looks very exciting. And I'm now looking forward to the first presentation and lecture.